So in this lesson, we're going to talk about our third type of transformation, which is rotations. A rotation is when you turn a geometric figure about a point. The center of rotation is the fixed point about which the figure is turned. In this class, our center of rotation is going to be the origin. You can rotate things about points, but we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on rotating about the origin. The number of degrees that the figure is turned is what is known as the angle of rotation. You can rotate a figure either clockwise or counterclockwise. We primarily will rotate a figure 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270. So that's what we're going to focus on here. We're first going to focus on counterclockwise rotations. Those are the main types of rotations. We'll talk about on the back clockwise rotations, but we're primarily going to focus on counter. And when we rotate something 90 degrees counterclockwise, what you're going to do is take the point, you're going to flip it, and change the sign of the new first number. So if we look at this example here, A is located at 1, 3. To get A prime, we flip the point, so the 3 and the 1 trade places, and then you change the sign of the first new number. So our new number is 3, it's positive, so I'm going to make it negative. So 90 degrees, flip, change the first, and I'm going to plot my new point, negative 3, 1. For 180 degree rotations, you don't flip the point. All you do is just change the signs of both numbers. So A, again, is located at 1, 3. It's the same point as the first one. To rotate A 180 degrees, there's no flip. You just change the sign of both. So the 1 becomes negative and the 3 becomes negative. So A prime is located at negative 1, negative 3. And the second transformation is 270 degrees counterclockwise. You're going to flip the point but change the sign of the second. So that's going to look like this. Again, A is located at 1, 3. A prime, if we rotate it 270, we flip, just like we did with 90, but this time we change the second number. Think 270 has a 2, so you change the sign of the second. 90 comes first when you're counting, so change the sign of the first. That's how I like to remember it. So plot your new point, 3, negative 1. There is where A prime lands. Okay, we are, again, rotating counterclockwise. So when you rotate something 90 degrees, you are going to jump 1 quadrant. So A jumped 1 quadrant and landed in there. When you rotate something 180, that's 2 quadrants. So A is going to jump 1, 2, and land in that quadrant. When you rotate something 270 counterclockwise, you're going to jump 1, 2, 3 quadrants. Okay. Also, it's helpful if you label our quadrants just for practice. That's quadrant 1, that upper right. And then we go counterclockwise when we name our quadrants too. So that's quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4, just for review. Okay.